Good morning, my friends, and welcome to another cooking video. Well, it's not a cooking video, but it's another food review video. Focus, please. Thank you. So, what I did yesterday was I went again to the store. This time, it's a little closer to me, but I had to deal with, a lot of detours to get there, because right now around here we're getting everything fixed as far as the bus system is concerned. So as far as how I usually get there, that'll be fixed by almost the damn near end of the month. So supposedly. But that's neither here nor there. So, as I mentioned, I did manage to do the following, which is I finally got those chips I took a picture of. And too bad I drank the Mountain Dew after that focus. So, yeah, this was called the BLT sandwich. Brought to us by Lay's. And the funny thing about this place I went to was food for less. But originally, when I saw this, it was at CVS. And that's usually where I pick up my medicine. So, you know, where I get all my medicine from my heart and diabetes and one. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this bad boy up. Take the smell in. Oh. Now, for those who are wondering, yeah, BLT sandwich without the chips? Highly illogical, right? But we're going to take a few bites. Okay. So now let's before church. Go figure. Anyway. Have a sort of plain taste to them. It feels like I'm eating a regular bag of Lay's potato chips, and I got like 2 bags of potato chips. So I got this for the purpose of the review, and I got, you know, regular potato chips for the house. There we go. Okay. Well, the taste factor, whereas compared to the chile limon I had the other day, sort of bland. It doesn't have that intensity that the chile limon had previously. Because whenever I usually get something like some chips, they usually gotta have some bite to it, you know what I mean? It's either it bites or it don't bite. This one, sort of like, yeah. But maybe, you know, maybe the thing is I hadn't eaten something like this in quite a while. So, you know, there's this. You know what I should do before I do anything else? Make sure this is in my system, because Church is in a few hours. Gosh, I can manage to stay for 4 hours. Oh, not in here. Well, what I was saying was, don't ask how I can manage to get up within 4 hours. Get myself going. And pretty much sit in for church for about 4 to 5 hours, yeah. Because let me tell you, when you're in church, the only reason why I went back to church is because they brought back the choir. That's the only reason. They're bringing back the choir. If they haven't brought it back, they're bringing it back. So they want all the original members to come back, and guess who's one of the original members? So it is what it is, but still, I'm like, okay, sure. Now for our food review video. By the time you see this video, it'll be next day, be Monday. Because whenever I post these videos, I'm doing it on the day that, I figure I should do it. But when I put them up, it's going to be like usually the next day, like today's Sunday. I already got my list planned out for say what I'm posting that day, so I don't feel like slapping that video in the mix. That's why I usually do 2 videos during the week, and only on a Sunday do I post 3. It's usually what I've been working on, and there are two games I'm working on, and there's a stream. So for those who don't know, that's the reason why you're seeing the streams on a Sunday, because I do record them during the week, but I always have them up on Sunday. It used to be, once upon a time, after I'm done with the stream, I post it, but I say, you know what, it makes no sense. When the better idea is to basically say, put it on a day in which deems better, so therefore I put it up on a Sunday, because that way it's well, no matter what happens when I'm out and about, I always have my phone on hand, so I can always post it to say Facebook or Twitter and just say, oh, hey, new video, there you go. So, I have to show you this because I did this over the course of over the week, and I managed to get this. Now, if you're wondering, I'm not going to do this as a Let's Play. Well, not the PS4 version anyway. I plan to do the Steam version when I get the Steam version. Because as you are well aware, for the PS4 and how strangely things work out as far as the how some games will not let you record past a certain point. This one basically in its entirety is one of those kind of games that you can't really. It is one of those things because A, it's Atlas. Although I think if it's Atlas, it should be okay, right? Oh wait, if it's Sega, yeah, it does have a thing. But I do plan on playing this on my own time. Like I said, if I really want to do it as a Let's Play, that'll be down the line. But I plan to do sometime later on this year the first game. Now I have the PSP version, but it's still the first game. So I will be doing Persona 1, the PSP version. Because you know how I operate. I play certain games with mods. Only because to sate my own curiosity of how it should be and how it really should have to be. Like say for instance the Japanese version of Fasanadu. The Japanese version of Fasanadu, and I've actually done a run of it. I played it in my own time. It plays like the original, and yet it doesn't play like the original. For one, you can name your character. You can actually give your character a name, so therefore it actually makes better sense. And two, on top of that, there's no password system. It's just you go to the church, you save. That's it. Why they put in a password system for the US version is beyond me. But I just don't see the point in I just don't see the point in why they would put in a password system for the US version. Possibly European version, I don't know. But I plan to do Fasanadu in the near future. Kind of thought about it while I was playing Tokyo Xanadu earlier. And I did look at a LP of Xanadu Next. It seems kind of like meh. But so far, like I said, I prefer playing. If given a choice, I'd rather just play Fasanadu after I'm done with Tokyo Xanadu, or something to that nature. Now, if you're probably wondering what's going on with the course of videos I'll be doing, I'm going to be cycling through Mario RPG, Famicom Jump, and Yuna. Also soon, I don't know how soon it is, but really soon, I will be posting Danganronpa V3. I just started working on it, so it hasn't been that long. I did it over last week and like I said, I've been so busy with, you know, auditions and whatnot, and probably after I find the time to sit down and knock out a few of these auditions that are there, I will just sit down and just get the first case done, and then I'll post that, because, you know, Danganronpa is an anime, as well as it being what it is, basically. Danganronpa. I decided this time not to stream it. Only because of one reason and one reason only. I prefer to stream something like Ace Attorney. I would say Danganronpa. If you're wondering, vitamin D. Have to take my medicine every Sunday, and that's the only medicine that will actually make sense for me to take my vitamin D pill, because I have a deficiency. Iron deficiency. So, gotta take it. Another thing I bought. And I bought this at Big Lots earlier today. Caramel cheddar popcorn. I ate some earlier while I was watching a movie. Some kind of crime noir film. I'm not going to tell you details about it, but I do watch those kind of films sometimes when it's really, really good. And when it goes past 2 hours, it really catches my interest. So like I said before, I'm not going to stream Danganronpa because it's weird enough on its own that it doesn't really need to be streamed. So instead, I'd rather just go back and do the Phoenix Wright games, you know, the Ace Attorney series, or even something remotely similar to Ace Attorney, because the last game I actually got as a gift was from Ryu, and that is Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. I haven't even played it yet, but I'd rather be prepared for it when I do it. But I got plenty of Ace Attorney games to go through. When I went through like the first 3 games, and on top of that, I've also did one of the side games. Well, the Miles Edgeworth spin-off, Ace Attorney Investigations. Now the only ones I have not done are the Chords of Steel. I have not done Chords of Steel. You know him better as Apollo Justice. I hadn't done that. Nor the second the second Chronicles game. I haven't done Resolve. I've only done the first game, and I haven't done, you know, the second game. I probably will do the second game, but I'm kind of on the fence. I feel like I should do the Chords of Steel, but oh boy, I'm kind of thinking I should do what I would like to call Ace Attorney Zero. So I'm going to probably do Ace Attorney Zero Monday if I play my cards right, and if nothing else crazy happening, I'll probably stream that Monday. And the reason why I didn't stream Friday was because I have a code to keep whenever I finish a game, and that is to take a break. Whenever I finish any kind of game, whether I'm streaming it or doing it as a Let's Play, I always take a short break. That's the reason. It makes perfect sense when you really think about it. Because most people don't realize when you're actually trying to take something like something of that magnitude, you gotta take the long-term route and just do the following. Just take a break. So the last two games I've beaten were Marvel's Spider-Man. Well, the main campaign anyway, so I will get to the DLC, The City That Never Sleeps, pretty soon. Probably not this week, but probably next week. Next Friday. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Next Friday. As for what I did Wednesday, I'm taking that Wednesday off from streaming because I've beaten Sailor Moon Another Story with the enhanced soundtrack. It's already up on the channel. You just have to wait a couple Sundays for it to show up. That's all. So on that, on the streaming front, it's going to be very kind of quiet, unless there are any objections. I might just do Ace Attorney for a time for, like, say, the whole week, and just go from there. And then after that, until such a time as I feel like I'm going to go back into Spider-Man, I'll do that and start up the DLC. I got 3 DLC to go through, which is City That Never Sleeps and Silver Lining and The Black Cat. That's all I got. So I don't know how long they'll be, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get something out of it. That's for sure. I may consider just off-screening most of the research stuff. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But knowing how open world that game really is, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. If I get everything, cool. If I don't get everything, that's cool too. But no biggie if that's the case. No biggie. So, aside from that, let me tell you, as compared to what I had previously, in terms of flavor, the chili limon flavor of Lay's potato chips, they kick. They truly and utterly kick. Yeah, they really do kick. They got the intensity down to an art form, you know. And I can only say, from a score of 1 to 5, that's a 4.5. That's pretty good. It hit all the right places when I was going through them, and if I go back and just start nomming on something, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So it's like, you know, sit for a while, chew, no, whatever. Just go with that and just, you know, go from there. Aside from that, let me see. Whereas compared to the BLT sandwich, it's a 3. It's not so much bland, but it could do with a little more flavor, you know. At least make it taste more like bacon, if not anything else, you know. If that makes sense, you know, if anything, the flavor texture should be like, well, if you can't taste the lettuce and tomato, at least bring out more of the bacon aspect of the flavor. You know, I'm just saying. But then again, BLT sandwich chips, I'm pretty sure that's a limited time flavor, so that's the only reason why I got it for myself. Aside from the fact that, you know, it's for all intents, review and research purposes. So, you know, that makes sense. So it's like the intensity for both. Chili limon, again, gets the 4. It gets a 4 for being that intense. That's like, it's zesty. And you can taste that zestiness. That's really, really, really good. So, therefore, it's something that, you know, as compared to the BLT, I had to give that one a 3.5. Like I said, it could use a little bit more flavoring because bland. It's okay, but it could be a lot better. So therefore, yeah. I mean, even if I put into, say, a dip, it still come out to be, for what it was worth, though. They both taste the same. You know, as far as, you know, chips are concerned, they are practically, you know, Lay's. So it's like, without the flavor, it's just a standard bag of chips. Other than that, as I was, you know, I feel, is it worth getting? It's worth getting if you need to have a little something different to go with your sandwich. You know, it's somewhat of a companion piece to certain sandwiches. Like, say, if you're gonna have like a ham and cheese sandwich, yeah, get BLT flavor for that. But if you're gonna have something a little more intense, then go for the chili limon flavor. So therefore, you have something that's worth getting. And if you want to add something to it, you can. And if you don't, that's cool too. Your taste may vary, literally. So it is what it is. But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, they're just a bag of chips. So I think that'll do it for this review of the BLT sandwich chips, as well as stuff behind the scenes of what's going on and what's going to happen and what you're about to see. for the rest of this season's arc of LPs. I will return to Live a Live pretty soon. Like I said, I'm just cycling through a lot of stuff. So Live a Live is one of them. Crusader Senti's another. E's like Almost Donna is another one. And as well as Star Ocean Until the End of Time, that's another one. So I am cycling through the standard fare aside from what I'm currently doing right now. So this week you're going to see the rest of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the Lego version. And of course this video is going up Monday. So when you see this video, it's going up Monday morning. So it'll already be up ready to go. For anything else, as far as what's going to take them the 9 o'clock slot, well, I'm just going to have to work on that when I get back from church now, isn't it? So until then, when you see the video, I hope you have a great and wonderful week. And be safe, because there's still idiots out there shooting fireworks like there's no tomorrow. And I will see you next time for more great content. And to my buddy 40, kick ass, man, kick ass. And for the rest of you guys, y'all kick ass too. Alright? Have a great week, folks. See ya.